Real quick, I've got something cool that I'd like to show you. It's a financial AI agent that I built that runs completely on natural language and automation. Let's start with how I can manage my portfolio. I simply just chat with it. Add Apple to my portfolio. There it is. Ticker for Apple. Add Meta. Since we already had Meta, it says we are already tracking, so it ensures that there are no duplicates. And even if I mistype, say add Tesla to my tracked list, it understands what I'm trying to say and it finds the correct ticker, so Tesla. And I can remove these stocks just as easily. Remove Meta, and there it is, Meta is gone. Of course, there are manual buttons here as well, so if I don't feel like typing, I can simply add, remove, or analyze any selected stock just by clicking with one click. Let's wipe the slate clean. Now here's the coolest part, automation. There's a scheduler running in the background and it triggers at every market open and close. Since today is Friday, the next market open would be 25th of August, that is Monday, and closing time would be 4 p.m., opening 9:30 based on Wall Street. To prove it, here are two reports that generated for say IBM on Monday when I left it running. One at 9:30 a.m. and one at 4 p.m. Both are stamped with the exact date and time, and inside each report we can see key stats such as PE ratio, 52-week range, the opening price, volume, some information about the company, the sector, dividend yield, and links to the latest news on different platforms, and most importantly, price charts and trends. The previous intraday market chart, and for the market close, it is the same day's intraday chart, plus a weekly and monthly report in both of those with the exact time and date stamped at the bottom of the report, along with the market open and market close price again. I can also simulate this same situation by pressing the run open and run close button, which simulates how the AI agent would react when the market is actually opening and when the market is actually closing. So let's take a look at the reports. Here's Apple's market close and open report for today. Same structure generated automatically. So this is the market open, key statistics, dividend yield, PE ratio, information, news, and most importantly, trend charts. So this is the previous market day's trend chart, and there's the opening price for that day, for today, I mean, and the market close chart. So the market close chart shows the price that it closed at, and there's the today's intraday, the trend chart, weekly chart, monthly chart, and the exact date, time, and the price that it closed at. And this is today's range. Of course, I can also analyze stocks on demand. Let's say analyze Tesla. So there's Tesla, and there's the key statistics, news, information, and charts, and there's an option to save this report with exactly the similar format as this. Not just that, it also handles any Q&A you can throw at it, any finance Q&A, say what is PE ratio mean, and there's the information. And say for example I've got both Groq and Google here in my tracker, and if let me just ask what is the difference between Groq and Google, even though both are listed under Alphabet. There you can see it clearly explains that one has no voting rights while the other has voting rights. If I ask how was this week's Nasdaq, and it understands the context, and it says the Nasdaq was up 2.3% this week, so that is good. And behind the scenes, it's using Groq's Llama 3 model, which parses my natural language figures out which tool to run from the ones I coded, whether that's adding a stock or generating another, and then execute it automatically. The best part, anyone can run this locally. All you need to do is download all of my files. There are just 4 files, and just with one step, drop in your free Groq API key in the .env file, and you're ready to go. So that was my video. Hope you liked my tool. Feel free to reach out in the DMs if you want to know more about how it runs. And happy to chat more.